Bienvenidos a otro capítulo de Echale Podcast. Mi nombre es José Quintero y el día de hoy estoy muy emocionado de tener a estos jóvenes talentosos, realmente cantantes. Pensé que eran 3, son 6, and it's just such a pleasure to have los Primos del Este here on Echale Podcast.
Hola, ¿cómo andamos?
No, pues muy bien. Yo encantado porque quiero conocer a los integrantes. Yo conozco, mira, ya Ariel. Raise your hand, Ariel. We're going to be in school right now. And then there's Giovanni, and then Eric, and then Alejandro, or Alex, and then, oh my God, David? Oh, one more. Okay, 5 out of 6. I think I'm good. The hardest one? Okay, give me a clue. What?
The hardest one.
There's 2 and 1.
2 and 1? Jose Antonio. Really? Almost? Okay. It's a J. Okay.
I'll give you ideas. Look.
Juan? Okay, Juan Lorenzo, Juan. No sé. No. Second name. Bueno, Juan. I'm going to call you Juan. But bienvenidos a Echale Podcast. I'm really excited to talk to you guys about sus inicios, cómo comenzaron como grupo, porque obviously in 2019 you guys formed the band, o sea, ahora sí que el grupo, pero ¿cómo se encontraron?
I'm gonna let Eric speak on this one a little bit. Yeah,
Pues,
visual of it.
Yeah, okay.
At that time, en ese tiempo, pues, habían nomás unos cuantos grupos tocando donde vivíamos. Y yo tenía un grupo con un primo,
Ajá.
pero no cantábamos. Y
Ajá.
él tenía un grupo también, pero quería formar algo con ellos. Lo contacté y me dijo, ¿sabes qué? Yo te dejo saber. Una semana después me dijo, hey, vamos a hacer algo. Y vamos a hacerlo. Y te trajo este compa. Andaba con él también y se armó. Pero ese fue cuando
If he wasn't coming with me, we weren't gonna join. You know?
Entonces la pusiste difícil. Okay, perfecto. Entonces tú lo contactaste a él.
Ándale.
Pero y esto fue en el otro, ahorita estamos en California, pero esto fue el otro lado del Estados Unidos, North Carolina? North Carolina, which I'm like, I didn't even know Latinos were out there. First of all.
We're everywhere.
Yeah. Is there a huge like Mexican norteño
I'm gonna be honest. From where we're from, I feel like there's a lot of our culture out there for sure. I mean, there's also a lot of variety, but you know, I think it's growing a lot more out there. You know, for sure.
Yeah. What inspired you guys to go ahead and like one play instruments, 2 sing? O sea, what were your guys' musical backgrounds?
Well, personally, me, I always was kind of involved in music without really knowing or wanting to be. I was kind of, when I was younger, I got into a school. It's a magnet school. So in a magnet school, you end up doing just pretty much music and stuff. You know, I mean, I did classwork, but it was barely any classwork, really. It was mainly music. So, but when I was younger, I honestly didn't like, you know, music as much, I guess you could say. I was very shy. I didn't want to be in front of anybody singing and stuff like that. But I feel like that helped a lot, though, over time. I guess that, you know, when I got older, I realized I did like this music and stuff. And I guess that helped build a little bit of confidence. To be like, hey, why not, you know, give it a shot or something.
Because you're the youngest. Eres el más chico, ¿no?
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
21?
22.
22. Bueno, ya creció el niño. Ya. El bio que mandaron tenía 21.
Yeah.
And then who's the oldest out of the 6? Now I'm going to ask. ¿Cuántos años tienes, amigo? ¿Eres de mi rodada?
Miren a mí, se me quedó viendo a mí.
I'll say 20 siempre.
¿20 siempre? Ok, yo también digo que soy 20 siempre. I am 32, but I always say 28 plus COVID. 4 years of COVID.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count. The 4 years were lost. But so, okay, walk me through 2019. You contact him. Then the pandemic hits.
Yes.
So you guys are literally a couple months in with the grupo. How do you guys even start like releasing music and like?
It was just more about just hanging out,
Yeah.
you know, having a good time, and you know, just that time we would stay together anywhere.
Just
At
honestly,
his house, we would just sleep over there, and you know, levantarse a las 5 de la mañana, ir a trabajar y regresar, and just
¿Dónde trabajaban?
well, go ahead.
Construcción.
Construcción.
I did thires.
Tires. Tires. Sí, eso es lo que me encanta de conocer a nuevos artistas y artistas que están triunfando, que tú dices, las raíces que ellos tienen, no solamente mexicanos, pero con sueños tan grandes como los que ustedes tenían, para decir, ¿sabes qué? Vamos a formar algo y vamos a formar algo bueno y lo vamos a dar al público y si pega, pega. Y gracias a Dios los Primos del Este pegaron.
Gracias a Dios.
Redes sociales empezaron a tocar música. ¿Cuándo se dieron cuenta, like, oh, shoot, this can go somewhere?
I feel like For me,
I feel like you got a story, man.
Okay, so I think the day I realized, all of us realized we were doing something was there was a YouTube channel back in the day that people would upload music. And I still remember, we paid a certain amount to get our, up there.
Yeah.
And then just one day to the next in a month, they did the million, right? And then I was like, all right, cool. And at the time, I worked at a factory job. And I think 2-3 weeks went by, and I got a message from Javi. He was like, hey, you're on charts. I thought it was like top 100. No, it was top 50 Billboard. And that was our first song we uploaded. Like
original?
One of the first ever songs
and that was a song we didn't want. Kiddo said was the first one that really like did it for us. And we didn't want to do romantics. Back then was los Corridos Verdes, like Omar Ruiz and all those people. So we did it. We didn't think much of it. And the next thing I know, TikTok blew it up, Instagram blew it up, and we were in a position where it's like, all right, now it's getting serious, and that's kind of where we just kept going with it. But like you said, COVID hit, and we had shows lined up, and we couldn't do them because everything got shut down, So I think I speak for the rest of the people that popped off during that year. It was a tough time because really, how are you gonna get the music out? How are we gonna give people what you want? And that's where TikTok came in.
It was a tough time to blow up or to grow,
El micrófono, amigo, no se te olvide, porque si no, no agarramos el audio.
It was a tough time to grow at that time and kind of see your potential, since COVID hit.
Yeah.
So it was a little tough for us for sure.
What did your parents say about all this? Porque pues obviamente trabajando, ganando un poquito de dinero and bringing, I'm sure como Latinos, you guys would help out your parents and whatnot, and that was extra income. Y después de repente dicen, oye, nos vamos a dedicar al 100% a la música. Was that something that your parents always were like, sabes que te vamos a apoyar?
Personally, for me, yeah, they've always supported me in everything I've done. I can't say they haven't. So they've always been there 100% for me.
Igual. Mis padres siempre me han apoyado en lo que sea lo que hago, ellos me apoyan.
Sí.
I think for me it was a little different because my mom loved the fact of me to go to school, do college. And I always like saying this just because for anybody watching out there, take that risk. I promise you it's 100% worth it because these guys know I loved school. I loved being smart. But it came to a time and a point where it was like, okay, what do I really want to do? You know, and like I said, my parents always supported what I did, but they preferred me taking that traditional route, go to school, do all that.
Safe route,
But I think once I proved to them that, okay, I can make something out of this, that fear they had.
Yeah.
Because, they don't want you to fail, and they just want the best for you. So once I said, okay, I can do this, I can show you, that's when the unconditional support came in. But it's not like they never did. It's just they wanted me to do something that they know would, provide for me later on in life.
And that's so interesting because I can relate to that because obviously I went to college and whatnot. My parents wanted me to be a doctor, engineer. Obviamente no se me dio de ser locutor y trabajar en la radio because I loved entertaining and I loved talking. So that's why I'm here. So yes, take that risk and you just never know where it's going to go. Where are your guys' parents from? I'm very curious how Latinos end up in North Carolina. ¿De qué parte de México?
De Oaxaca.
Oaxaca,
sí.
I love that state.
Juan?
Zacatecas. También puro Zacatecas. Hidalgo.
And then de Monterrey, Honduras.
Monterrey. Okay, that's awesome. No, Michoacán acá. Platíquenme de esta nueva canción, Baby, que ya salió el jueves pasado.
Baby. Es un tema de un compa que se llama el oficial Alex.
Ajá.
Y la neta, pues, we decided to work with him on this song. We enjoyed the song a lot. It was actually Juan's idea in the
Eso,
bag.
Juan.
He was like, "Hey, this song is this is a really cool song right here." And honestly, that song is originally serreño.
Uh-huh.
So we transformed it to norteño, and we brought the original composer of that song onto the song with us. Y la neta, pues, we posted it on TikTok, a little snippet and stuff, and people are really enjoying it. So I hope you guys enjoy. It should be out by the time you guys see this, but I hope you guys enjoy it.
No, I'm pretty sure they're really going to enjoy it. But talk to me also about, ustedes obviamente dijeron que no querían cantar canciones de amor y en estilo norteño. Ahorita que están los corridos tumbados, is that something that you guys are also looking into exploring?
For sure. I feel like we were, so originally this group, like you said, it was 3 of us, right? It was serreño.
Uh-huh.
So this group was never norteño con sax. We never did any type of norteño or anything like that. So yeah, once we transformed, it took that route,
Yeah. I am hearing your guys' story y se me hace muy parecida a Grupo Frontera. Como están pegando ahorita en las redes sociales. Okay. Vinieron ellos de Texas, ustedes de North Carolina, or South Carolina.
North Carolina.
North Carolina, all right. North Carolina, y de repente pegaron en las redes sociales, obviamente ellos con un cover y ustedes con una canción original, que se me hace chingón, la mera verdad. ¿Hay algún artista con el que quisieran trabajar? Porque Grupo Frontera was already huge, right? But then Bad Bunny came in out of nowhere, and then it's like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
Who would be that artist for you guys that would be like, all right, let's... Because you guys have already worked with Javi. Ahorita
For sure.
ya está arriba.
Yeah, we worked with Javi before. We wouldn't mind working with Javi again for sure. But another artist, I mean, definitely got to be Frontera, man. That's one of the groups that you got to look up to in this genre and stuff. They've been doing their thing, so that's definitely one group I would choose personally.
I agree with him.
Yeah.
Me personally,
Damn.
like, listen, hear me out.
Ahí viene el estudiado.
So, look, I think my lifelong, like, somebody I would want to work with would be Remy Valenzuela.
Wow.
And the only reason I think I want to work with him is just because the way, I don't know, he just has such a presence, you know what I mean? And he's been in the game for so long. And even, like, originals and covers, it's just something about him that makes me, like, I want to listen to him again, you know? And I feel like in the future, if we come together and do something, it'll be something I can't even put it into words, you know? It's something of a unique creation right there. So that's somebody that I would want to definitely work with.
What would be the hardest thing that you guys had to experience right now as a group when you guys were starting in 2019?
COVID, man. I think COVID was really one of the worst times for us. It's just we felt like we're, you know, slowly going up, and all of a sudden, you know, something comes down and tells you, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that, can't be here performing, you know, and it's kind of, it just stops you from kind of what you're doing. And we had a lot of problems, but, you know, it's just little things that make you kind of shut down a little bit, but that was definitely something that we had to overcome.
Awesome. El podcast se llama Echale Podcast, básicamente echándole ganas a la vida one day at a time. What would you guys say to those young people who look up to you and want to go into music? I know you already mentioned, you know, keep going and que se te quite el miedo, but any piece of advice that you would have for them?
Personally, it's not easy. Don't expect anything to come easy to you, man. Sometimes it can. There's going to be blessings in life, but like you said, echale ganas. Honestly, you just can't stop. If anything gets in your way, just plow through it, my boy, you know?
I think for me, biggest thing, have a great team. You know, have a like-minded individuals, always be on the same page, and communicate, you know, just because we've been in a position where we never had that. And now that we do have that, you know, you can kind of see the blessings coming in, you know, and more than anything, just do it for fun like you did before. Because, you know, anything you do, can be money, anything, whatever. It's going to get to a point where you're going to do it because it's providing you something. But I feel if you still have that grinding mindset, like they say, and do it for fun, it's just going to keep multiplying and multiplying. That's something I would say.
Yeah. ¿Y tú, compita?
Yo, más que nada, pues, rodearte de, pues, con buenas vibras. Gente que tenga más que nada la misma mentalidad que tú. Y pues más que nada no le aflojen, échale ganas.
Echarle ganas a la vida. Ok, quiero jugar con ustedes un juego, se llama Yo Sabo, Tú Sabes. It's obviously como todos nosotros somos nacidos aquí en Estados Unidos. That's your game? Like you played it before?
I've never played it.
Oh, really? All right, well, we're going to test.
He's just saying that because no sabos or something.
Well, were you all born in the
We're all born
States?
in the US.
Yeah.
Except for me.
Bueno, Juan, tú sí te las vas a saber. Entonces, a ver si es cierto. Pero les voy a dar una carta y después yo les voy a decir la palabra, cómo se dice, y en inglés, y ustedes me la van a decir en español, ¿sale?
Okay.
All right.
Alejandro is already struggling.
I'm going to go ahead and start with Giovanni. We'll go one by one.
Are we going to do one by one? I thought it was going to be a team thing.
No, what you mean? It's competition right
Let's see
now.
what we got.
¿Cómo se dice flip?
Maroma.
Voltear.
Voltear. Ah, okay.
All right. Ariel?
Yeah.
Ariel. ¿Cómo se dice floor?
Piso.
Piso, eso.
That was easy though. Like, yeah, come on.
Hey, I don't choose the cards. They just come as they
Por
go.
una bien difícil.
A ver, Eric. ¿Cómo se dice fog? We had fog this morning.
Neblina.
Neblina. Eso. Perro. Lo que no sabía. A ver, Juan. ¿Cómo se dice forecast?
Me la aplicaron.
¿Y el mexicano?
Clima.
Casi. Pronóstico.
Pronóstico, okay. That was a hard one.
A ver, David.
No.
Alejandro. David.
Se
Okay.
parece.
Sí. Algo han de ser. ¿Cómo se dice hail? Like it's hailing outside. You want to phone a friend?
Yo nomás le voy a llamar hielo.
Granizo. Una más.
Voy aprendiendo, carnales,
A ver, esta va a estar fácil.
A ver.
¿Cómo se dice hammer?
Martillo.
Eso.
Martillo.
Oye, los primos del Este, muchísimas gracias por estar aquí en Echale Podcast. Esperamos que ustedes escuchen su canción Baby, que ya está disponible en todas las plataformas digitales. ¿Dónde la gente los puede escuchar y encontrar?
En todas las plataformas, mi gente, como los Primos del Este. Muchas gracias.
Eso, gracias.